3 out of the 4 current bushfire cases from the Hunter Valley are at Cessnock Local Court, so it's no surprise I'm back here. It's June 2024 and today it's the joint hearing of Chris and David, not their real names. David is charged with the smaller Pelaw Main bushfire and the emergency warning bushfire at Kearsley. They were started within hours of each other on the 3rd of October 2023. Chris is charged as the accessory for the Pelaw Main bushfire only. David has pled guilty to the Pelaw Main bushfire, which will be sentenced at a later date. However, pled not guilty to the Kearsley bushfire, and hence why we have a hearing. Chris pled not guilty to the Pelaw Main bushfire, hence why there is a hearing. I brought snacks and I'm expecting it to be here all day, and of course I'm looking forward to the elements of the offence being explored. By the way, I don't eat the snacks inside court. However, spoiler alert, I spent a lot of time waiting outside as the day doesn't go as expected. Let me set the scene. It's a chilly Monday, but it's toasty, warm inside the courthouse. There are 3 hearings on the list and 3 custody matters. Of course, Chris and David are 2 of those hearings. The 3rd hearing is a woman who doesn't show up, so the court finds her offence proven, convicts her and sentences her in her absence to negligent driving. The custody matters are 3 guys, all unrelated, who have been arrested over the weekend and police have refused bail. So the court deals with them during the morning while it's decided if Chris and David's hearing is actually going to go ahead. By the way, I'm the only one in the gallery for this entire time. First problem, Chris hasn't shown up, but his solicitor has. Problem number 2, Chris's solicitor has to withdraw from the case, meaning Chris, when he shows up, is facing a hearing without a solicitor, as there is no time to find a replacement. So the court is told he will be seeking an adjournment. That's problem number 3. It's a joint hearing. Can David's hearing go ahead without Chris? The court is told that David's solicitor and the prosecutor will discuss while they wait for Chris to show up. They spend the majority of the morning in discussions. By the way, these discussions are held privately. This will it happen or won't it happen goes on all morning. Court is adjourned while we wait, so the snacks come in handy. Later that morning, Chris arrives. Chris's solicitor stays to assist with the request for an adjournment. If I can say one thing about listening from the gallery when a solicitor withdraws, that is, this can be for a range of reasons. Don't assume it's something dodgy. I'm not even going to give examples because I want to avoid speculation or inferring a reason. If you're interested, check out the solicitor's rules. Solicitors must act ethically and within the principles of professional conduct. Now, Chris is wanting the adjournment because he wants to seek a plea reversal. Yes, again. Chris went through this process early in the year, but now it's for another charge. By the way, Chris has a number of different charges. The bushfire is the only one I'm following. The others aren't related to bushfires, so he has a lot going on. The magistrate has a bit to say about this, however, grants the adjournment in the interests of justice. So Chris will return here in July 2024 for another plea reversal. While this is happening, the prosecutor and David's solicitor reappear back in the courtroom and announce they have resolved the matter. Sorry, what have you done? Very quickly, the hearing is off and a date is set in August for sentencing. Court finishes for the day as there are no other cases and everyone leaves. So does that mean the charge for the emergency warning bushfire at Kearsley has been withdrawn? I think that's what happened. I can't be sure, it's not explained. I need to attend the sentencing for the Pelaw Main bushfire to work out what got resolved. That Kearsley bushfire was nasty, and now I have heaps of questions. By the way, there's no media stories or police media releases about today's court session. I'll wait to see what happens in August at the sentencing before I give some observations. Before I go, I've updated you on 3 of the 4 Hunter Valley bushfire cases. However, I haven't forgotten about the 4th, which is Ben from Singleton. Ben has 3 counts of the bushfire offence, but then was charged with other offences not related to bushfires. So Ben's cases have been heard fairly regularly at Newcastle Local Court since January, but the cases are on the move. They are returning back to Singleton Local Court in July. I'll keep you posted.